What's up, guys? I've got my brand new tent here. About $30 from Walmart. Is another Ozark Trail one-person backpacking tent. 3-season. And if it wants to come out of the box, okay. There it is. Let's put the box away. And came in a nice sturdy bag. I've got my other tent out there so that I can compare them because they're both the same brand and type of tent. So let's get right into it. Now we've opened the bag. I'll be back when this is all rolled out and everything that comes with the tent, stakes and everything is all neatly organized for you. Here we are. We've unboxed it. We've got the poles, fiberglass. We've got the fly right here, the tent. Then there's a mesh pocket that has 2 pockets. Well, no, it's 1 pocket, but there's a little thing in the back where you can hang something like right by your tent. It's hard to explain, I'll show you. I will be back when I have the tent set up without the fly yet. Guys, it started pouring rain right when I started putting up the tent. I'm very unprofessional, and so since I couldn't get it in without staking it easily because I'm not very experienced with that, I ended up just letting it rain. It only took a few minutes, but it was wet enough in there that I needed a towel. And the weather says it's gonna stop raining in a bit. And hopefully that's correct, because then I will get you the full tour of the tent. And I will do a comparison, because I have my other tent out there made by Ozark Trail. And it's the same, it's for backpacking and everything. So I'll go through the pros and cons of both tents. And yeah. Alright guys, here we are. We've got, it's all dry now. It's nice and steady. We've got our stuff in there. That's the one I'm gonna be sleeping in tonight. But the reason I have 2 tents is to compare. Actually, hold on. Let me give you a little tour of the tent first. It's got a nice, large, D-shaped door. Let's take off my shoes real quick. Hold on. And it's got a flap that you can unzip and zip up the door with, where you can roll it up. And then basically it anchors it shut. Takes a few tries for me. Okay. Then I haven't quite set this one up yet, but yeah, there's, hope you can see it, there's a place where you can hook a pocket on. And boom, you've got a little pocket. Let's see. There's an electrical cord thing you can like run a cord. It was a pocket, but I sealed that shut because it doesn't close. Like bugs can get in. And so I'm laying down right now, and I could easily fit another person down there. Very easily. Like, there is so much space. The door can roll back. Let's see. The floor is made of like nice and strong, almost tarp-like thing. There's mesh walls, windows, I mean, and then the walls are, what do you want to call that? Some type of fabric. It's starting to sprinkle again, so I'm gonna stop it and show you the tent with the fly on. Alright, we've got the fly on the tent. And alright, let's start comparing. We'll say this is tent number 2 and that's number 1. Alright, we'll start with cons for number 2. Cons for number 2. I am not liking the fact that there's no fly that can go over the poles and the hooks, because when it rains and like the day later I try to put the tent away, I literally have to dry the poles and dry the entire top of the tent off. Con number 2. There is a decent amount of space for one person, but you cannot fit 2 in there. Con number 3. It gets super hot in there during any season but really early spring or late fall to winter. Con 4. It gets too wet up here, and you have to dry that as well when you put the tent up. Con 5. Let's see, what was it? Oh, okay. So there's a guideline in the back, and I literally had to replace a loop because it snapped. It snapped off. That's it with cons for this one. Pros. The stakes it comes with, they will last you for a while, but you will need to replace them. But that does not mean they're not good stakes for a bit. Pro 2. You can roll up the sides and you can see inside, especially when it's hot. Pro number 3. Hold on, let me open the tent. There's a vent right there. Kind of hard to see, but it's in a good place. Pro 4. The poles are very good and flexible. Oh, I have another con. So the poles on the inside, they break, like in there. They start breaking after a while. And like even as gentle as you go, they just start wasting away. Okay. Pro number 4, I think. There's a nice bathtub. And it goes up pretty far. Pro number 5. I don't know, I'm losing track of my numbers. But just another pro is that it is pretty waterproof. Sure, there's going to be some condensation and it's going to leak a little bit, but like it's a decent tent. I think it's a 2 or 3 season tent. Now we're going to move on to this one. Tent number 1. They're both Ozark Trails. That's why I'm doing this, because they're both labeled Ozark Trail backpacking tents. I let it rain, and I'm seeing how they're all doing. I'll start with cons for this one. Con number 1. This flap is hard because like the zipper gets stuck there, and when you get to about here, you have to like use both hands to pull the zipper down because the manufacturing error. Con number 2. There is an electrical pocket that you can stick a cord into right there. But I had to Velcro that shut because it's not one of those things that will close. So it'll let bugs in all night. And yeah. Let's see. I don't think I have more cons. Let me think. No, that's it for now. That's all I can think of. Okay. Now pros for this one. Pro is it comes with a rain fly that you can take off. For in the summer, you can keep the rain fly off while if you just want to look up at the stars or the trees. And it's also got a fly for if you want to be out camping and stuff, but it's raining and you need to put the fly on, and it'll work pretty good. Another pro is look at how wide that is, and then look at how wide that is. One more time. This one, a pro for that one, is you can almost certainly fit at least 2 people in there. Not at the most 2 people. Or if you just have like a ton of gear and you need a bigger tent, but it's still a 1-person tent that you can use for backpacking, I really suggest this one. It's cost effective too. Like I only got it for $30 at Walmart, and I got that one for $25. So it's good to compare. Wouldn't hurt to spend a few extra dollars. And let's see. Yeah, that's it. I will be back with you when it is nighttime and I am about to go to bed, or I have something else. Hey guys, about to go to bed. It's about, what time is it? It is 9:33, and I'm just gonna go to bed. And right now the weather is beautiful. It feels good in here. I've got my fan. Couldn't be better. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. I'll tell you how the night went. Guys, it's 8:50 a.m. and that was a really comfortable night. Tent held up really good. Didn't rain. Yeah, I'd recommend this tent for sure. That's the end of the video. I'd love it if you liked, subscribed, comment, share, turn on notifications, all that.